Good evening. So I thought it would be time for one of those state of the layout videos. It's been about 3 weeks. Thought I'd give you a little update to what I've been doing. As far as work on the actual layout, I haven't really done anything. What I've been spending my last 3 weeks doing, mostly, is research. Research on DCCX. If you've been following my videos, you've seen that. This is my little makeshift lab right here. Over here I have been setting up Arduinos and blowing them up. Here's one that I blew up. I blow them up. I blow them up so you don't have to. Yeah, the goal is not to blow them up. I am not in any way an electronics expert. Never claimed to be, but I'm putting in the time and the effort to try to get better at it. When I first got glued on to DCCX, I was like, it's just another product. I didn't really pay much attention to it until I started realizing how cheap this stuff is. And how it really will do everything that you can already do by spending 5 times as much the money. So I figured this is worth it. This is worth taking some time out, getting myself on the right track, and fully understanding the ins and outs of DCCX. So that's what I've been doing. And I've made a plan going forward on my layout. My layout is at a point right now where I haven't actually put down any track after I've moved it into the living room here. I haven't actually put down any track. I haven't wired any of the buildings up. So this is the perfect time to transition to something new. Still going to do DCC, of course. The track is all going to be DCC. DCCX is both DCC and it's extended X. DCCX extended into other things. The other things, for example, is I2C, I2C. That is a method for controlling turnouts, controlling LEDs. Servo motors would fall into the turnout category. And you can do all this for a mere fraction of the price. So on my layout, there's where I left off before I got sidetracked there. I am going to have my track be in DCC. And then I'm not going to have a DC bus. I'm not going to have a DCC accessory bus. I'm going to have an I2C. So you can say I2C, you can say I2C, you can say IIC. There's no standard. But anyway, I2C is a method of components communicating with each other that was invented in the 1980s. It's still around, but it's become kind of the standard today, used in all kinds of microelectronics. And there's no reason why it couldn't be used in model railroading. And that's the kind of the direction that they took with DCCX. Instead of, your accessories, instead of controlling them with DCC addresses, accessory addresses, you're assigning your LEDs to pins that are assigned to addresses on your Arduino. And you basically get the same thing, but you can do more with less money. So this is the direction that I'm heading in. And my layout is going to be designed that way going forward. So when I start doing the wiring, for now, so all my research, I've done 2 tutorial videos so far of everything that I've learned how to set up the DCCX command station right there. And then last night I posted a video of the I/O expander. You'll want to watch that. I do have one more video that I want to make on using the PCA 9685 to control servos and LEDs. I'll probably do that next week. Tonight I do have another video that I'm gonna edit. I've been sitting on it for a little while, about 3 weeks, that I want to edit, where I actually did the groundwork for this module right here. So I'll get that edited, I'll get that posted tonight, and then probably get back to some scenery for a while, because I want to get that section in the corner done. If your layout gets idle for too long, it starts to become a place to pile things up, and that's not good. So, yeah. So I'm gonna get back on the scenery. Starting my next weekend coming up here, I'll do some more scenery. I'll put the learning of the DCCX on the back burner for a while and focus on this again. And that's basically where I'm at. And I'm gonna cut this short. I'm gonna end this video now. Cat's looking at, well, she was looking at me like I'm taking too long. See, she agrees. I will talk to you all later. Have a good night.